the test, I must unhost. Unhost. Hello? Can you see me? Alexander 202112. How are you doing today, you incredible Stardust Meatball? What? Hello, Alien Dun X. Oh no, my green screen is still on. Let me chroma key that out. Oh, and the autofocus. Gotta turn off autofocus and chroma key. How are you guys doing today, Alien Dun X? Alexander, Matt, Fire Dragon. Boom, boom, boom. Autofocus is off. Because autofocus is the devil. Autofocus is the devil. Starting at 12 Pacific. Buying your beads, eating cereal. Awesome. What a great start to the day. Alexander, hello. How are you doing? Proper artist. Proper artist, how are you doing? Proper artist. Gotta think of a way to butcher your name as well. Dino, how you doing, Dino? You incredible Stardust being you. Let's see, wait, can I... Oh, I'm upside down. You're good, brother. It's good to hear, brother. Brother from another mother. Dino, you're doing good. I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. A chip man, how are you doing? A chip man. Let me get my braces for a second here. 1 second. Boom. Chicka chicka boom boom. Good afternoon, Chipman. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful rotation on this earth. I sent you an email, Chipman. The call last night was super entertaining, proper artist. I actually did it today, too. I called into Unico's stream. Unico was doing a Skype call, and I was like, can I join? Can I join, please? So that was pretty fun, actually. Calling into the random streams, having fun with it. We are merging the multiverses on Twitch into one universe. Litvak! Litvak, how are you doing, Litvak? How is the Moss? The Moss is awesome. Moss is Moss is awesome sauce. How are you, Litvak? Oh, it totally is proper artist. Absolutely digging it, enjoying it. Let me kill some processes. Goodbye, Dropbox. You are a good program, but you're gone. Skype, goodbye, Skype. What else can I close? I can close Unico's stream, probably. Bands Chan, how you doing, Bands Chan? By the way, you guys, we have some amazing artists here in the channel. Please give Litvak a follow. Please give Proper Artist a follow. And give Bands Chan a follow. These are all amazing artists here on Twitch. Oh, you're doing well at Chipman. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. And you did get my email. Okay, I wasn't sure. So today I'm going to be doing some doodling. I was going to doodle with my mechanical pencil, but I don't think it's going to work out. Let me try it. Yeah, you guys can't really see that. You guys can't really see that, unfortunately. I mean, you can see it, but it would probably be better if I used a pen or something like that. Oh no, except this one's out of ink. Life is a canvas, all you need is ink to be properly mad. And a cactus cooler. I've got all of these pens, but I don't want to use... Oh, I guess I'll use Sharpies today. Let's see how the Sharpie looks. Sharpie looks awesome. Yeah, Sharpie looks great. Hope you guys are having a wonderful rotation on this amazing planet we like to call Earth. We're gonna do some design documentation for the meatball design today. Also gonna be doing thumbnails. We're gonna be having some fun. You know what? We're not gonna start at 12. We're not gonna start at 12. We're getting started now. We're getting started now. My rotation is good. The planet, not so amazing. You know, that's the cool thing about Planet Earth is it's a compilation of many people, many things. So you can find the amazingness. You just have to look pretty hard for it. All right, so I want to do a landscape thumbnail. Midnightar's staring at me. I stay back at you, Midnightar. Midnightar, how you doing, Midnightar? Got the 737 Embraer Airbus. Oh, nice, Dino. Nice. Dude, Flight Simulator, that sounds like a really fun game. I used to play some Flight Simulator games a long time ago. I think the last one I played was Windows Flight Simulator 1995. Mindestar, you're tired. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out with us. It's going to be a pretty chill stream today, so feel free to fall asleep watching the stream. Because you're amazing. You're incredible. And everyone should give Midnightar a follow, by the way. Everyone should give Midnightar a follow. It's not a game. Flight Simulator, yeah. Yeah, I'm old, Dino. I'm old. I'm 27 million years old. Pretty old on this planet. Fall asleep like you usually do. Yeah, proper. So I want to do an oil painting. I do want to do an oil at some point. There were a few scenes that I was thinking about doing. A few scenes. There's this scene I remember from Italy that I've been wanting to capture. Now we have Flight Simulator X. X-15. And by the way, you guys still have plenty of time to create your kappas. We have... Oh, actually, it's not plenty of time, but there is some time. 3 days to complete your kappa. Oh, X stands for 10. X5, sorry. Sorry, Dino. Sorry, I don't know my Roman numerology. Numericity. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, girl. Dino has even done his. Proper still has to do his. Midnightar. I think Midnightar has done one. I think Midnightar has done one. You know what? I'm going to do a bilaterally ambidextrous symmetric drawing. This is something that Dino likes. Dino likes these. I actually also like them too. They are pretty fun. Midnightar has done hers. That's right. That is correct. That's, I think, where I found you. I think I found you by you posting on there. Oh, I got this song stuck in my head from Unico's stream. I am not going to sing it for you guys. I'm going to save you guys that. Pixel Carnage, that Kappa Pride. How are you doing, Pixel Carnage? It is a wonderful day to be alive. I'm so glad you guys are sharing it here with me today. Just a few minutes of your day. It brightens up my day, and then I get to share that positivity with you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the Mossiverse. You incredible Stardust meatballs. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually done this for you guys. The whole ambidextrous, bilaterally symmetric drawing. They usually come out of these like really weird totem shapes because I do a lot of faces. I stack them on top of each other so it becomes really abstract. Random to Husky. How you doing, Random to Husky? We can make it a little bit of a German stream. I don't speak much German. We do keep it in English here. But I love saying hello to you guys in your native language. So guten Tag, guten Abend. Was ist los, meine Freunde? How do you concentrate on both pens? It's like a dance. So like here, well let me show you. Let me show you what happens when I draw with my left hand. With just my left hand. If I draw with just my left hand, I get derpy. Here, I'll try to make a meatball. I'll show you guys how to... Yeah, see, it's getting derpy. I can't even control it. But when I have both of them, it's kind of like a dance. They're like dancing together. I guess that's not too bad. Not as bad as it used to be. But yeah, if I do two of them, it's a lot easier for me. It's like a dance. A meatball dance. It just takes time and practice, like all things in life. 5 beers, please. Litvac, that's pretty good. It's like the binary joke, like oh, there's a binary joke. Programmer walks into a bar, orders something. I forget what he says though. I fail. Oh, a chip man. That is absolutely true. There are so many incredible streamers out there. Litvac is an awesome streamer. Proper Artist is an incredible streamer. Uh, Midna Star is here. Alien Ton X is an awesome broadcaster. Give all of these people follows and you'll never have a boring moment in your day. You're an American, but you took classes for French. I did too, Random to Husky, but I never was able to really get into French. Je parle un peu français. You need one more follower. Well, guys, we can help out with that. We need to help out. You see that lovely, lovely person in chat? Oh my gosh, this is really hard to do. Forward, back. That person right there. Midna Star. Click on her name. Give her a follow. Boom! A chip man. There you go. You are an incredible chip man made of stardust. Guys, I need something to draw. I need something to draw, you guys. Nightbot. Nightbot. Random active user, go! Random to Husky. You are the winner, Random to Husky. Boom! All the follows. Random to Husky. Did you know what just happened? You're probably like, what? What just happened? Bob Ross. We can drop Bob Ross. While we're waiting for Random to Husky, we'll drop Bob Ross. Random to Husky hasn't claimed it yet. He still has 40 seconds. He still has 40 seconds to claim it. What do I do? Okay, Random to Husky. What do I win? So Random to Husky, you win a drawing done by me. Just tweet me. You tweet me on the Twitters at MonkeyOnStrike, and I'll draw you something. I'm gonna draw you something purty. Alpacky, how you doing, Alpacky? How you doing, Alpacky? You wonderful Alpacky made of stardust. Stop talking about amazing beings made of stardust. Ricochet Hex, how are you doing? How are you doing? Rogue Shadow Wolf. Oh my gosh. Siri, thank you, Siri. How are you doing, Rogue Shadow Wolf? I do not claim because I don't have Twitter. Well, we can fix that by giving away your giveaway. Boom. Alpaki wins again. Alpaki, feel free to tweet me. Tweet me anything that you want me to draw. Sir Da Vinci. How you doing, Sir Da Vinci? We were going... Oh, why do I win everything? If you want, I can give away your giveaway. Just let me know. Just let me know, and I'll give away your giveaway. Litvac, enjoy. I hope you... I wish you luck on this rotation. Everyone give Litvac a follow before she goes. Everyone give her a follow. We're gonna have so many papers by the end of this. So many papers. Oh my gosh, this is not... Where'd all these drawings come from? All these drawings come from... Dang you, Moss. Yeah, Chipman. The only reason I'm on Twitter is because of Twitch. I blame Twitch. You know what? We're going to use this pen. Let's see how this pen works out. Alright. Alpaki, you can choose to do give away your giveaway. You can choose to do that if you want. I'm sure people in the channel will dig it. Will the Beef, how you doing, Will the Beef? You incredible being. How are you doing? Oh, Ricochet Hex, I'm sorry to hear that. Put some aloe on it, drink your water, and you'll be better before you know it. By the way, have you guys seen the Create a Kappa contest recently? Have you guys seen the Create a Kappa contest? There's over 60 entries now. Oh, and Mr. Creep just put his in. There's so many entries on here. You guys have to take a look at it. Myself 717. How are you doing, myself? And if you guys have any questions today, you know what? I'm gonna change the title here. We're changing it to Tuesday Tutorials. Ask me how to art. Updated. Will the Beef, you're doing okay? That is awesome to hear. I am doing wonderful. Thank you for asking, you incredible Stardust Meatball. Break my camera in the meantime. You're about time, Will. Giving him crap. And there's not going to be any music today, so feel free to put on your own soundtrack in the background if you want. Or you can just listen to my happy tree voice. So Tuesday tutorials. If you guys have any questions about art, whether it's digital painting, oil painting, drawing, whatever you want, or you're Absinthe and you're amazing, and you just show up all cool and stuff like, hey guys, what's up? How you doing? I'm Absinthe. I'm just like, you know, just a dude. I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude. Well, you're not just a dude here. You're an amazing artist, Absinthe, and I'm going to take a moment here. We're going to put 5 minutes on the clock. Guten Abend, to the Aria. We're doing Tuesday tutorials. Please feel free to ask any questions about art. Setting a 5-minute timer here for the amazing Absinthe. Let me show you guys some awesome work here. Absinthe, do you mind if I do a little fast little critique for you? Absinthe? Should probably ask your permission before we do it. Let me know, Absinthe, if you want, because Absinthe, you posted on the feedback forum. I'd love to do a little 5-minute crit here for you. Dias Striker, how are you doing? Go ahead. I've got the go ahead. So if you guys want to check out creatorsonTwitch.com, if you have not checked out, we have something called the Feedback Forum now. You guys can post your work here in the Feedback Forum, and I'm gonna randomly do it. Main screen, turn on, turn off webcam. So we're gonna look at Absinthe. Boom, 5 minutes on the clock for Absinthe here. He posted this on the Feedback Forum. If you guys post on the Feedback Forum, I'll randomly take a look at your awesome work. So Absinthe is a painter. He works in oil and I think acrylic. The one he shared for last Friday was acrylic. Got a really good character style. You have wonderful stylized marks like in the shoulders here. Wonderful sense of color, sense of light. You really capture the expressions and the emotions on here. Really digging this stuff. One thing you do want to make sure is with your anatomy. Here, let's copy, save image as. Abs. Gonna save as abs. Let me show you abs. The first painting looked like Haley. I sent you the Twitters. Thank you, Alpaki. You are, as always, an amazing Stardust being. Let me do a really quick thing right here. Okay. So one thing with anatomy I noticed on your paintings, Absinthe, you want to make sure that you consider the rib cage right here. So actually that's not where the rib cage should be. The rib cage is more like this. Like that. So the rib cage is here, and then the shoulders get attached to it. I've noticed that your necks get a little long, and that's fine. Don't worry about having your necks be long. That's a stylized thing. But one thing that you want to make sure is that you de-emphasize the sternomastoid muscle right here and emphasize that one. And where it's going to connect on the body is right at this little nook right here where the collarbone is. If you emphasize that collarbone a little more, you'll find that you'll probably have more to see on the other side over here, and that the neck will be a little more defined. But you have some wonderful stylized marks. The colors are amazing, wonderfully abstract. I absolutely dig the expressions you're capturing. Absolutely dig it. And another thing about your noses, one thing you want to make sure with the nose is that it's on the same plane of the face, which it is. But I think you'll find it'll pop out a little more, just a tiny bit more on the face that you make. Not too much more, but you do want the nose to be popping off that plane. It seems a little flat right now, a little it's not aligned with that main form of the face, but you're doing some awesome work. Keep up the amazing work. Absinthe, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Really dig your stuff, and you're a streamer on here, so say hello in chat so everyone can give you a follow. Give you some follows. Oh, awesome. Alpaki, yeah. So here, this is where you can do it. Moss knows anatomy. I do know anatomy. I did a lot of anatomy studies in college. I really like the stylized characters that you have going, Absinthe. The marks you're doing are very clean, very fresh. But then when you throw the colors on top, you're not stuck to the line work. You're doing some really fun stuff with colors. So yeah, if you guys want to, you can post here on the feedback forum. Post your work on the feedback forum. Olivia Goddess, how you doing? So guys, please give Absinthe a follow. Let me see if I can find his name. I think it's X Absinthe X with underscores. Okay, so please guys follow X Absinthe X. Nightbot. Nightbot. Are you even in here, Nightbot? There it is. And thank you, X Absinthe X. Thank you so much for sharing your work on the feedback forum. And everyone else, please feel free to show your work on the feedback forum. Ew, it's Nightbot. Get out of here, Nightbot. You're drunk. You're drunk, Nightbot. Sniffgriff, how are you doing? Sniffgriff, if I missed you guys, that's because I was doing the crit. Feel free to say hello. Thank you, Siri. Thank you, Siri. I'm not used to you guys seeing my hands. Just my hands. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's a little strange. I hope you guys are doing well. X Ashler X! How are you doing, X Ashler X? And Olivia Goddess. Guys, please follow Olivia Goddess. Please follow X Ashler X. They're right here. See, there's Alpaki. There's Alpaki. Right above him is X Ashler X. Gosh, this is so hard. There. So I do character, and the anatomy is wrong. Hey, Donix, you can definitely stylize to hide those mistakes, but one thing you really want to do is draw from life and then stylize, so you can do like anatomy studies and stuff. I had to figure that out. Wow, Moss. Wow. Just wow. So I'm having some fun today. If you guys want to post any of your work, we'll talk about that today. You can post it in the feedback forum. If you guys want to, if you guys have any questions about art, we'll do some tutorials today. Maybe you have questions about doing anatomy. That's what we're working on today. It's called Tuesday Tutorials. Doing feedback, doing lessons, and we're doing random stuff. We just did a giveaway. Alpaki picked a drawing. I don't know what he's picked yet. Master CJ, how are you doing, Master CJ? How are you doing? Technoxic, how are you doing, Technoxic? By the way, Technoxic, I'm not sure if you got my message. I was wondering if you could repost your Kappa in a higher resolution format, Technoxic. If you could post a new Kappa that's at least 600 by 600 pixels, that would be incroyable. Let me know if you can. If you cannot, that's fine. It'll just have to be a little pixelated on the mosaic. And by the way, to all of you guys out there, please do not post your Kappas on Etsy or Redbubble for mass production. It's okay to sell the original or sell it as a hobbyist work, but we cannot do commercial selling of our Kappas. At least not yet. We haven't received the explicit permission of Twitch yet. You can't change it. Well, Technoxic, don't worry about it. It's totally fine. Technoxic, well, it's just going to be a little pixelated on the mosaic, which is, it's fine. It's fine. It won't even be noticeable. Oh no, Random to Husky. Technical issues are terrible and so annoying to deal with. So annoying. The one thing about streaming that I still can't get over is the technical issues. I still have them every day. Like today we're having technical issues. I was trying to play music earlier today, but it was just crackly and painful. Jaime Lannister? Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer's here. The Kingslayer. Yeah, prop artist, you know what? You should just go do that. You should just do it. Because worst case, they'll send you a message and they'll say, hey, you know, we'd love to partner with you and get you a DX Racer. And you could say, you know what, I already have one. And maybe they'll give you some sponsorship for a month or something like that. You should just do it. Do it, prop artist. It's all about your back and your health. Always invest in tools and experiences in your life. Better cancel the McDonald's. Never really been a fan of McDonald's. I'm more of an In-N-Out kind of guy. If you've never been to In-N-Out, you're probably missing out. Oh, Olivia Goddess, thank you so much for that host. You are an incredible Stardust Meatball. Everyone should give Olivia Goddess a follow. She is an amazing artist. She has a wonderful personality. Really awesome, awesome person. Pink, red. Ba 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 ba. His nose is a little bigger. So if you guys have any questions about art, maybe you have a piece that you're working on, you can post it for the feedback forum and we'll talk about it. You guys can also check out the Create a Kappa contest we have going on. We have over 60 Kappa. There's the feedback forum and there's the Create a Kappa contest. Hey Donix, I've only heard good things about the DX Racer. You can ask the broadcasters that have them, who've purchased them on their own, and people just say they're really comfortable. They're really worth it. That's what I hear. What's up, Bacon? How you doing, Bacon? You incredible, incredible being made of stardust, you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Random to Husky, thank you so much for that host. You are an incredible Stardust Meatball. An incredible Stardust Meatball. Today is Tuesday tutorials, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Maybe you have a question about anatomy issues, or you have a specific question about a piece you're working on. That's what today is all about. Today is all about the users. Bacon bolts. One hand up for bacon bolts. Wow, I look crazy upside down. We're not going upside down anymore. We're not going upside down anymore, kids. Tips on drawing lips. Yes, I can give you some tips on drawing lips. Let me show you some lip tips. Lip tips. So always, always, always consider what is the plane of the face. Plane of the face. What do I mean by that? I mean, what is this plane going to be like? You want to know what the angle of that plane is going to be like, and all of the features are going to line up in perspective with this plane of the face. So like the eyebrows, the nose, and the lips. They're all going to line up to that same plane of the face. If they're off a little bit like that, it's not going to look right. Sometimes you'll have like a smirk or something that goes off to one side. That's fine. But you do want to make sure that the middle part of it lines up with the plane of the face. And a really good trick to drawing lips is you start with that middle line. Start with the middle line where the lips are going to come together, unless it, or if it's an open mouth, that's fine too. And from the edges, you're going to have a kind of a swooping down, and it always depends on the face you're drawing. Everyone has different lips, but you're going to have a little dimple right here in the middle, and that's where you're going to have the wings above it. And the wings of the lips are going to connect to the edges over here. And for the bulb on the bottom of the lips, you don't have to connect it. I usually don't connect it. So I have like I have lips that have like the double bump. You might have lips that have a single bump. But you don't have to connect this all the way to the lip. It's only usually for lipstick or people that have really defined lips that you'll find that. So it's pretty rare that you're going to have to connect that all the way. And then for the little dimple here, I forget what it's called. You can draw just a circle and use the shading. And let's say the shading is like this. The light source is hitting from the left there. Random Husky, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Nelson, how are you doing? And I could do something on hands too, Adonix. So you have your drawing of the lips. You can start with that middle line where the lips are going to come together. If your lips are, let's say you do the same thing. Oops, boom. You do the same thing, but you're going to have an open mouth. You can start the same way, but you can make that ridge a little more pronounced in the middle there. Trouble on colored pencils. Absolutely. Here, I'm going to write these down. So we're doing lips. We're going to do hands. And we're going to do color pencils. Boom. We have some awesome tips. And then for shading. So we have the light source. Always want to make sure you know where your light source is coming from. You're going to have areas in shadow. One area in shadow is going to be right here. Like that. And then for this part, you can texture the shadow. You want to make it round, so you can use your marks to define that roundness. And you might have a little shadow right there, a little shadow right here. And then there's going to be a cast shadow underneath. There's your lips. So we've got lips. Let's cross off lips. Lips, boom. We did a tutorial on lips. Put the different colors and stuff. Absolutely, Technoxic. We're going to talk about color theory. It's a great idea. Talk about color theory. Alright, so let's talk about hands. Hands are awesome. You can do some amazing stuff with hands. All it takes is simplifying the shapes. Simplify the shapes out and draw from life. So, we're going to draw from life. I'm going to use this hand here. Boom. Boom. Like that. Perfect. I don't know what you do about the giveaway. Alpaca, yeah, we could just do a giveaway of the giveaway. I'm also happy to do your drawing. But let me show you guys a really simple way to do hands. Simplify the shapes. So we're going to simplify the main body here as a square with a rectangle popping off for the hand. And you can bend it. Actually, we're going to do it like that. Perfect. So you get that main shape of the hand developed in there, and then you want the wrist as a separate part, because the wrist is a part where you can rotate the hand. So simplify the shapes. You can draw it kind of like a mitten at first, and then what you'll do for the fingers is you're going to draw blocks that kind of stack on top, and where it bends, that's where you're going to do the bend in there. So we're going to do one block here for the thumb, one block where that bends, one block here, and you just build up slowly, and it might not look like the hand right now. You can always fix it later. Like, this angle's not right at all. We'll just fix that right there. And the thing about drawing is, don't get stuck with the marks you've already made. You can always edit later on. Like, I moved the hand a little bit. So start simple, do blocky forms, and then you can always go in and add the details later. But you want to make sure you do the blocks for each part of the hand. And then if you wanted to add shading, you could always do that in details and stuff. I'm doing this in pen, so normally what you do is you could do this like as a pencil sketch. Use an eraser and get it nice and erased so that you can draw right on top. Yeah, Technoxic, I'll definitely do one on color theory and painting and stuff. Foitere, how are you doing, Foitere? I hope you're doing well, you amazing Stardust Meatball. How to art, mad guy. Stay positive, practice, and think critically. Ask questions and think critically. But don't be negative about your own work. Don't be negative. Alright, let's get on to the next one. So we just did a really quick thing on hands. Let me go get some colored pencils. My sticker arrived in the mail! Yes, Foitere! Yes! I will send you some. Alright, let me get my colored pencils. I haven't used them in a while, so this will be fun. And I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking, Foitere. How are you? What's up, Dino? You're back to hang out with us. You know what? I'm gonna do the colored pencil tutorial on Bob Ross here. Do the colored pencil tutorial on Bob Ross. Oh my gosh, I haven't opened this box in years. So one thing you want to remember about colored pencils is that they're pretty transparent, so that if you do a dark blue and then you try to do like a lighter red on top, the lighter red is going to mix with that blue. So you always want to do uh, the lighter colors first and then go into the darker colors. Let's have some fun here. Dino, I went to the post office the last 2 days and they've been closed. So I'm going later today to ship them out. I'm doing it. I promise they'll be shipped out by the end of July. So within the next 3 days. So hopefully you'll get them soon. Whatberger, how are you doing, Whatberger? And the Blocky Gamer, how are you doing? You incredible beings, you. Thank you so much for being here. So colored pencils are like watercolors. They're transparent. So do the lighter colors first. And you want to do colored pencils with a light stroke, starting off with a light stroke and going into the hard strokes. If you do a hard stroke right away, you're putting a lot of pigment on the paper, and then that makes it harder to go over the top, and it also makes it hard to blend it. I don't have a blender here. That's okay. That's okay. We don't need a blender. So as always, make your marks on the form as if you're kind of sculpting the form. So for the eyes, you can go around the eyes. For the cheek, you can make that roundness of the cheek there. For his beard, we're just going to do some fun bearded marks. And you can build up the colors. You can build them up and layer them. Since it's a transparent medium, they're going to blend as you build up on top of them. And start with that light stroke. You can always go over the top with that really heavy stroke. Alright, boom. So first layer was that kind of a light orange. I'm going to go with a little yellow in here. Fauter, absolutely. White is a perfect blender. They also make colored pencils that blend, which is really cool. I don't know if they make soft colored pencils, but I imagine the soft colored pencils would be really good for blending. The Blocky Gamer, you have a stream to cater to. Does that mean you're a cook? Are you a cook here on Twitch? Oh, Olivia, well, we still love you. We still love you, Olivia. Wait, I missed something. I don't have a stream to cater to. How come I missed that? Oh, there it is. Prismacolors are really fun. They're kind of hard to use. They're kind of hard to use. Oh, Jonamar, thank you so much. Thank you so much for those kind words. And I'm all about sharing the techniques that I know and learning new techniques on the stream with you guys. So, like this, I haven't used colored pencils in probably... Oh, no, that's not true. I used them earlier this year. But before that, I hadn't used colored pencils in years. So, I'm more than happy to tell you guys I don't know how to do it, and I'm just figuring it out. So, I'm figuring it out with you guys. Yeah, Prismacolor is really nice. They have a good color to them. Sirve, Sirve, he's an artist here who uses colored pencils on transparent paper. And oh my gosh, the colors he gets are incredible with the colored pencil. So you can do some really fun stuff. Absolutely fun stuff. Alright, we need to get those cheeks in there. Get the cheeks in there. And I guess I can also do that little tutorial on color theory right now too. You always want to make sure you know what the color source is, or sorry, the light source is, and what color the light source is going to be. If it's going to be a yellow light source like the sun, or a halogen light, I think, is a yellow light source, everything in your drawing is going to be affected by that color. So you might have a skin tone, but it might be more peach colored because of all the yellow. So you want to know what your light source is, where it's coming from, how it's casting that light, and what kind of shadows it's also casting. Is it going to cast a really strong shadow? Is it going to cast a smooth, diffused shadow? That's part of the fun, Olivia. It's 12:30. Put your pencils down. Don't forget to shake out. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to stretch, and don't forget your water, you guys. Here's the water. Ching. Tsh, tsh. Drink your water. Stretch out. Even if it's for a few seconds. Even if it's for a few seconds. I'll stand up in 30 minutes, but right now I'm just gonna shake it out a little more. Shake it out. Shake it out. Join Amar, and that's all I'm trying to do is share helpful things, tips and tricks. And if you guys know some tips that I don't know, please feel free to share them. Of course, be constructive about it. Don't be negative, like, oh, you didn't know you could do this? Pfft. You can say, like, oh, Moss, did you know that you could do this? Did you know that you have the power to create anything with your imagination? Olivia Goddess, yeah, you can wing it when it comes to lighting, but you do want to make sure that you know where it's coming from. That's the only important thing. So like what you could do before you start, you could do like a really quick color study. I like doing my color studies on spheres. So like maybe you have a light yellow light source. Maybe you have some orange shadows. And then you'll have like a purple shadow or something. You always want to make sure that you know exactly where that light source is coming from, what kind of colors are going to be in the shadows, are going to be in the highlights. That's going to help make your drawing feel really consistent, really alive. Maybe has a really dark purple down here. Meg's a nut. How are you doing, Meg's a nut? You incredible being. So you can do things like this where you have a color study, like the light's hitting from this side, and you can use all the information from that color study to bring it in to whatever you're working on, whether it's a landscape, a portrait, a still life, whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. And one thing I always recommend is don't use black for your shadows. Don't use gray for your shadows. You want to know the trick. The trick is to use complementary colors. So like the complement of yellow is purple. So any yellow light is going to cast a purple shadow. That's why I love using purple shadows and blue shadows. Because a lot of my light sources are either yellow or orange. And you can read online about color theory. It's kind of like music theory. It's something you can figure out naturally by just playing around with it, but if you just read about it for just a little bit, you'll figure out all the tips and tricks, the secrets. So I highly recommend learning about color theory, learning about complements, learning about how to mix colors. Even if you're not a painter, maybe you're just like drawing, it will help you out in all ways. Ebony Iskira. Ebony Iskira. How are you doing, Ebony Iskira? You are an incredible Ebony Stardust Meatball. So today's Tuesday tutorials. If you guys have any questions about art or life in general, that's what we're here for today. You can also post your work on the feedback forum if you want feedback on your work. We can do that today as well. Megs and Nut, you're doing well, and so are you, Ebony Escura. I'm so glad you guys are doing great. It is a wonderful, wonderful day to be alive. I'm so glad you guys are sharing it here with me today. It is an honor to share this rock called Earth with you guys. It is an honor. Oh, Technoxic, we actually learned a really cool trick to get rid of headaches. First trick is stay hydrated, of course. But the second trick is on the top of your mouth, push on the top of your mouth with your tongue. Try that out. Try it. Spaz Monkey and Trent, how are you guys doing? Spaz Monkey, you are an incredible monkey. I'm so glad that there's more monkeys here on the Twitch. How are you doing, Trent? Crafting Sima. Crafting Sima. What? What are you talking about? Teach you skin. Teach you skin. What do you mean by that? Teach you how to draw skin. Teach you how to paint skin. Teach you how to craft with skin. Maybe you're making a book and you need to bind it with human tissue. Spaz Monkey, you're doing great. Great to hear. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. Is that not for brain freeze? It's Technoxic. It's close. For brain freezes, what you want to do is warm up your tongue, the bottom of your tongue, so you can put the bottom of your tongue on the top of your mouth and warm it up that way. You can't color skin with colored pencils. So the trick with skin is that you have 4 colors. 4 colors in skin. You're going to have a yellow. You're going to have a yellow in your skin. Boom. You're going to have an orange or a yellow ochre in your skin. You're going to have a red. And then you're going to have your white. And all of those colors are going to mix together to form all the different skin tones. And here's the trick. The skin tones are going to be in different spots. So your forehead is going to be more yellow. Your nose is going to be more red. Your cheeks are going to be more orange. And your lips and bottom of your face are going to be more red and even into the shadows. And you can even do like a purple in those shadows. So the trick is knowing like, okay, so the forehead is going to be more yellow. Nose is going to be more red. Cheeks are going to be more orange. And the bottom of your face is going to be more washed out, except for your lips, which are going to be really red. Book binding with human skin. Yeah, I love you guys. Got a little creepy. Heather Rooney. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know about Heather Rooney. Also, if you wanted to learn painting from a master, from a super amazing guy, follow Valdudes. He is a realistic painter here on Twitch. He is incredible, phenomenal work that he does, and it's super realistic. You can ask him his tricks on skin tones, and he'll probably have hours of content to share with you about how to make skin tone. Is not doing so good for you. Why? What's wrong, Trent? What's wrong, Trent? I hope you're doing well. Man, I haven't used colored pencils in forever. This is hard, you guys. This is hard. Colored pencils are ridiculous. You have to push so hard to get the pigment on the paper. That's why I like paint. I'm a painter, you guys. I'm just a painter. Let's get his throw in here. We're gonna get his throw in here. Does anybody have any questions about art? How to art? Let me know. Oh no, you're sick, Trent. Don't forget to drink your water. You're gonna be better soon. Don't worry. Maybe one, no, you're amazing. Maybe one, you are always incredible, always amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Haven't used these colored pencils in a while. I probably have opened this pack maybe twice in the last 3 years, so. Having fun today. Doodling. And if you guys have any questions, that's what Tuesday Tutorial's all about. Tuesday Tutorial's all about helping you guys out. Try Crayola crayons. Yeah, I don't have any Crayola crayons here, for a good reason. They're not for art making. They are cheap. They are cheap. They are good for kids, but I don't want to play with them. Awesome Hipster, how are you doing, you incredible hipster made of stardust? Thank you so much for being here today, being a part of the Mossiverse. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. If you guys have any questions about art or life in general, please, please, don't hesitate to ask. Let's see if I can blend this. Let's see if I can blend it. Nope. Nope. Fail. Fail. Wait, Awesome Hipster, we have over 1,000 viewers? No. No, we don't have over 1,000 viewers. 1,000 followers, yes. Yes, so thank you. You're doing great. Wonderful, Awesome Hipster. That is wonderful to hear. Not to pick something more colorful. So Trent, I would always stray away from using pink. You're gonna find pink in only a few spots. You're gonna find pink on maybe the cheeks and the nose, and maybe the lips and stuff like that. But if you actually take a picture and look at the face, you're gonna find these four colors along with white. So yellow, orange, red, purple, and white are gonna be the colors you're gonna make on your face. On your face. Now what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? Which Prismacolor set? I do not know. Let me take a look. The 48 Prismacolor set. But we're gonna get rid of these because I am not a big fan of Prismacolors. Not a big fan. That's fine. You can be a fan of them. I would love to see the work you create with these pencils. But my arms always hurt after I have to do it. Ruzo, how do I art? Ruzo, all you have to do is put your brush to canvas and you make art. By the way, please follow Ruzo. Please follow Olivia Goddess. Please follow Technoxic. These are all broadcasters here on Twitch. If there are any mods out there, form the shield wall mods, and everyone should follow the mods. How do I art? One thing that I always do for art is you can do thumbnail sketches. So let's do some thumbnail sketches. I'm gonna do some thumbnails here. If you've never done thumbnails, try them out. They're really fun. Thumbnail sketches are tiny sketches that you can do to flesh out a concept, flesh out an idea. I used to just do thumbnails in my sketchbook, just a sketchbook completely full of thumbnails. It's a great way to kind of build your inspiration up. You don't just sit down and do a bunch of things. You can go back to your thumbnails and develop them. I'm back with Monster. Yeah, today we're trying something out. I got challenged last night by Ink1. He said that he'd never see me work with a mechanical pencil, so I found my mechanical pencils. Jeff, everyone should follow Jeff. He is an amazing, amazing cuboidal duder. Alright, so I'm going to do some abstract stuff. So we need some words, you guys. We need words to build off of. Ruzo, I think you know how to make a circle. You just make a circle, you silly goose. And one thing I would recommend, I see thumbnail artists do this, and this is something I learned from one of my teachers. I see thumbnail artists do this kind of thing for their thumbnails, where they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what shape the thumbnail is. You can even use a ruler to make them a nice and square, because if you do a landscape in here, if you do like a portrait in here, you want to explore things like where the frame is, how the composition. So try to make your thumbnails kind of clean. Some of them aren't clean. That's fine. But the cleaner you make them, the more you can flesh out the idea on there. What? Jeff, no, I didn't. I did not hear what you added. Epiphany happy bushes. Epiphany? Happy bushes. Squares. Oh, we're gonna have one called squares. Squares and circles for Ruzo. We're gonna have one called circle for Ruzo. The rule of threes. Let me look it up real fast. Rule of threes. That seems to be more of writing. Painting. Let me see if there's one on painting. mechanics, statistics, aviation, economics, Wicca, writing, divining, scuba diving, military. A compositional rule of photography. Okay. Okay. Well, first off, the first thing I want to say is all compositional rules are things to get your ideas flowing, to get them on paper. Let's say we wanted to do our our happy. Let's say we wanted to do our happy thumbnail in thirds. And these are, of course, these are not rules that are set in stone. You can always do things as a reaction to the rule. Oh, you can't even barely see that. Barely see that. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, you guys. I'll use hot pink. We're gonna use hot pink for that. Back and forth, layer after layer. Jason, or Jack in 1989, thank you so much for that follow. You are an incredible Stardust meatball, and here in the Mossiverse, with the power of our amalgamate of consciousness here on Twitch, we can create anything. Oh, Ruzo, I can show you some tricks to teaching Starry Night if you want, Ruzo. I have a few tricks. I have a few tricks up my sleeve for teaching Starry Night. I can actually show you. I could pull out my old Starry Nights and show you how to do that one. That one's kind of fun. All right. Well, let's do this real fast. Let's do this real fast. So, any compositional rule is just, think of it as just like a guideline, a way to get your creative juices flowing. I love shinies. Loves the kappa. So for your rule of thirds, you can divide your canvas, divide anything you do up into thirds, and then the lines here are going to be your lines of action, which means your eye is going to want to follow along those lines. And the way you can use that in a painting, let's say for Starry Night, for example, you could have your mountains down here, and your city with that church, and a few other buildings down here. So when I look at this painting, my eye goes across the horizon line right here, right at that 1/3 point, that 1/3 up. Rain clouds, how are you doing? Russo. And the thing is with paint night, you have to understand they're all drunk, and you need to understand that you want to paint it for the drunk people. So let me show you a trick I did for my Starry Night. You can start off with that main swell, because the point of Starry Night is that the sky looks like it's water. So you have like a wave right here, that main wave, and then you're also going to have another wave down here. And that's how I usually start my Starry Night. And then you can do the stars. You know, you just leave white spots wherever you want, and you can use the texture to create that sense of the wave. And of course, the sky is going to be that dark blue. Rain clouds, you're doing great. How about me? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. Draw the best realistic skin you can. Well, Crafting Simmer, I don't actually do realism. I don't like realism. I've done some realistic stuff. But a lot of my stuff here, you can see some examples, sort of, on my... Ah, it's really loud. Thank you so much for that follow. You are an incredible Stardust meatball. I appreciate you adding your consciousness to the collective consciousness here on Twitch. You now have the power to create anything with your imagination. Kankery Homestuck. Kankery Homestuck. Hello, Crooked Me. We're having some fun here today. Crafting Simmer. Crafting Simmer, you are amazing. Thank you so much for being an incredible Stardust meatball. Rusev, yeah, he probably painted that one a bazillion times. He probably did hundreds of sketches before he did it. Only one that was, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Epiphany. Epiphany. Cankry Homestuck. How are you doing, Cankry Homestuck? You are an incredible Cankry made of stardust. So thumbnail sketches are about having fun, doing fast work. You can always develop them later. Haggard Mona, how are you doing, Haggard Mona? I was watching my old broadcasts the other day, and I saw your name pop up. I saw the first time you saw me in this channel, Haggard Mona, last night. Yeah, Russo, he's kind of a crazy guy. He's kind of a crazy guy. And a lot of that craziness was for mental health issues that he developed from turpentine. So all you oil painters out there, don't eat your turpentine. Don't eat your turpentine. Spaz Monkey, I have. That's the Banksy documentary, right? I think it's about Banksy. Bushes. We need bushes. Bush. Bush. And we're gonna have a waterfall. Why not waterfall and bush? Why not waterfall and bush? Terps get you drunk. Foitere, you can eat that. You can eat it. Just make sure it says non-toxic on it. Rosa Findu, how are you doing, Rosa Findu? You guys are so amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here. By the way, to all of you lurkers out there, lurker love, I see you. I see you lurkers out there. Spaz Monkey, yeah, it's about, his apprentice, I guess, yeah. Trent, of course I follow Domestic Dan. If you guys don't follow Domestic Dan, you guys are silly. Follow Domestic Dan. He is an incredibly awesome dude. Wonderfully positive broadcaster. He does really fun stuff on his stream, like cooking cookies. He's going to make a pancake kappa coming up soon. Squares. We're doing some squares here. We're going to create some nice juxtaposition with overlaying these squares on top of each other. One of us. Wait, no, it's it's not a metal song. Yeah, Starry Night ended up in the happy box. I don't know why, Ruzo. It just happened. It happened naturally. I actually really liked. I think that was my favorite painting to teach for paint night because it took so long. It took so long. Call one of the squares Illuminati. All right, we're gonna call this one Illuminati. Illuminati. Awesome, Stardust Meeple. I hope you kill some fools. Kill some people in Call of Duty for me. Headshot someone. Headshot 360 no scope someone for me. The lumbering cypress tree. Oh, is that what that is in the foreground? Is that what this silly thing that he puts in the foreground is? Is that supposed to be a cypress tree? I thought it was just some, like, weird-looking architectural feature. Spaz Monkey, I do game, but I do not. I do not game on here. Do not game on the Twitch. Stardust Meatball. Here, let me try some. How does that sound? Is that a little better? Is that a little better, you guys? Let me know. Check. 1, 2, check. Check. 1, 2, check. I had it kind of far away from my mouth. I don't know if that made a difference or not. Let me know. It did. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just got this recently, so I'm getting used to it. I don't know if I like it. The quality is not as good as my other microphone, but the nice thing about this one is I don't have to lean in all the time to talk into my microphone. Cypress Vincent, how are you doing? You're trying to draw manga. Any tips? Well, first of all, I'm not an anime artist. But I will tell you this. Start with simple forms. Start with simple forms. You can start off with cubes, with squares. To define your face, you can use simple forms to lay out where the features of the face are going to be. And draw from life. You always want to draw from life and then stylize from there. Maybe you have like the traditional anime eyes that are... Yeah, see, this doesn't look anything like anime. But start with the simple forms and then go in with the details. Whoa, whoa. Cypress Vincent. Yeah, actually, we were just talking about a cypress tree in Vincent van Gogh's paintings. Weird. Weird. Dice Striker, why do I make you hungry? That shouldn't happen. I never eat on my broadcast. I never talk about food. Although I do talk about Stardust meatballs. Cypress Vincent, yeah, Fruzo. I just didn't know it was a cypress tree. I actually always thought it was a church for some reason. Always thought that it was a church in the foreground. Dang it, now you guys are making me hungry. Why are you guys talking about being hungry? It's not even 1 o'clock. It's not even 1 o'clock yet, and you guys are making me hungry. You crazy, crazy fools. Sidoris, everyone, take a break. Don't forget to take a break. Enjoy your glass of water. Ding! Bacon Bolts, I cannot wait to see your Kappa. Oh my gosh, Bacon. Oh my gosh. And by the way, you guys, if you want, we have a feedback forum here. If you guys post your work on there, I can take a look at it. We could even take a look at it today, even though it's not Feedback Friday. Would love to see what you guys are doing out there in Twitch land. Walter, you've went through all the sketchbook, you haven't drawn it yet. That's awesome. Gotta find that blank space so you can do some drawings. Illuminati drawing. That's what we're doing today. The Illuminati. A Zentangle? A Zentangle. No, I don't know what a Zentangle is. I'm doing kind of Illuminati things in this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 more words. Whipshade. Whipshade, you're a lurker. Whipshade, we're going to give you some lurker love. I appreciate the lurkers so much here. Thank you so much for lurking, hanging out with us. If you guys have any questions about art or life in general, I'm Monkey on Strike, or Moss, which stands for Monkey on Strike. Please feel free to ask me anything. No, Trent. No. Oh, my stomach. My stomach's grumbling. Mustache Unicorn. We're going to combine those together. Mustache Unicorn. That is $1. Bacon. Bacon. We're going to have a bacon one here. These are going to be kind of abstract, so we're going to have some fun doodles for the Mustache Unicorn. A chip man. We could do a chip man. A chip man is now a square. And hug. I like hug. We're gonna do hug as a thumbnail. We need 3 more words, you guys. 3 more words, you guys. A pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbows. Oh my gosh, Cypress Vincent, you brought back that song into my head. Thank you. And thank you. Bird, 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 bird. Bird is the word. We're gonna do love. Bird. And we need 1 more. Mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom. What can you do with the mushroom? Mustache unicorn. Mustache unicorn. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it in this. Is this a blue pen? It is a blue pen. We're gonna do it in the blue pen. A girly Death Star on the skin the other day. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. A girly Death Star. Cody Bear! Hello, Cody Bear! How are you doing, Cody Bear? Can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys do me a favor? Give Cody Bear a follow. She's an incredible broadcaster here on Twitch. And congrats on over 1K, Cody Bear. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. I know you and Molten were having kind of a friendly contest. Oh my gosh, Siri. Siri, you scared me. All right, you guys. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You need to flip the camera is what you need to do. Webcam. Flip vertically. Alright guys, flip your world upside down. If you can, join me. Join me. Stand up out of your chairs. Stand up out of your chairs. Stretch. Stretch if you can. And don't forget to drink your water. Don't forget to drink that water. Stretch your body out. Yeah, Dias, I'm sorry. It is a rule. It is a rule. Cody Bear, I have a question for you, Cody Bear. Do you promise, do you swear to always uphold the Stardust Meatball Code, which is be kind, be constructive, and stay awesome? Because, Cody Bear, if you do, I have something here for you. Say in chat, I swear or I promise. Whipshade, feel free to tweet me. But Cody Bear, you must answer my question. In the Mossiverse, I highlight incredible and amazing broadcasters that are not only upholding the Stardust Meatball Code, but they also have their own incredible universe, their own incredible community. Cody Bear, you do swear? Well, Cody Bear, here is your mod sword. I know it looks like a hammer. Use your imagination, Cody Bear. Use your imagination. And all the moderators in my chat, if you see one of those mod swords, which in Meat Space and real life looks like a red hammer, but in the chat over there, see X Ashler X with that mod sword, see Cody Bear, ding, 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 with that mod sword, give them a follow. All of the mods in my chat are awesome broadcasters. Let's stretch out with the mod hammer. We're gonna stretch out with the mod hammer. No, thank you, Cody Bear. Thank you. Thank you for being awesome, doing some amazing stuff here on Twitch, and I'm so excited that we get to start doing some stuff together. We get to blend the streams together here. Alright, we're gonna do something real fast here. Boom. Boom. Alright. Zanessa, how are you doing, Zanessa? And all of you mods out there, come out from the shadows. Ink1, Cody Bear, X Ashler X, all of you mods, form that shield wall around Cody Bear, and everyone give the mods follows. Give them some love. By the way, Ink1, I had so much fun chatting with you last night, and with you and Proper Artist. That was so much fun. Thank you for allowing me into the Ink Nation. There's Proper Artist, there's Foitere, there's X Ashler X. You see all those mod swords? Oops, they're over here. They're over here. See all those mod swords? Give them a follow. Follow all the mods. Follow them all. Trent, well, you should be a streamer. You should be a streamer. Mustache unicorn. What is the defining feature of a unicorn? How did I forget that? The defining feature of a unicorn. I was having this internal struggle. How do I make this look like a unicorn? And a Fiend appears. Did you guys know that Fiend is also a mod in my chat? Did you guys know that? Did you guys know he broadcasts here on Twitch and he's amazing? Did you know that? Give him a follow. Unguard. Unguard. Hooves. Fubark. I'm pretty sure that the unicorn horn is more defining characteristic of unicorns. Or mustaches. Ink1, no, it was an honor to hang out with you. It was an absolute honor. I had so much fun. And we're actually doing this today because of your challenge. Because you said, oh, you're never going to draw with that colored pencil. Mechanical pencil. So you know what I found last night? I found all my mechanical pencils. And guess what? They're all out of lead. They're all out of lead. Oh, no, this one has lead. This one has lead. We're not going to pull an ink one. We're not going to not broadcast because we don't have lead. We're going to broadcast. So I'm doing some thumbnails here. If you guys have any questions about art or life in general, please feel free to ask. It's raining bacon. Or ink, since this is your challenge, if you had something you wanted to see me draw with a pencil, let me know. Ink. Oh, I wish I had the blue lead. This is a blue pen. I cheated. I cheated, man. I don't have blue lead. Please make the unicorn with a Mario hat. We could do that. We're gonna copyright infringe. Where did my blue pen go? There it is. It's a me, Unicorn Mario. Mario. It's a me. Kick's back in the chat room couch. Yeah, Fiend, how you doing? Enjoy that couch. Enjoy that couch, you incredible Stardust Fiend, you. Solo Pictionary. We could do Solo Pictionary. Do you guys want to play some Pictionary? You know what? We could play some Pictionary. Inky the ink-covered rabbit. Ah, you want to see some fan art? You want to see some fan art, Ink? We could do some fan art. Fan art for the ink man. Fan art for the ink one. Doot 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 doot. I gotta figure out the setup. This is the first day I'm doing the setup. It's a windmill. It's a windmill of bacon. 999 lol, how are you doing? Alright, let's do some fan art here. Fast, quick sketch here for Ink 1. I'm gonna make his ears a little bigger. I want to make him look a little crazier than your bunny. Just a little crazier. Wait, is his mouth coming off his face? No, I don't think that's actually a mouth. Where'd my eraser go? Guys, I've screwed it up. I screwed it up. That's not his mouth. His mouth is on his face. Somewhere. I don't see his mouth. We're gonna put his mouth in here because he needs a mouth. And he's got his shoulders over here, and a hand in foreshortening. What excellent foreshortening you have there, Ink 1. It's gonna be hard to replicate. Mouths are on faces? What the heck? What the heck? And if you guys have any questions about art, it's Tuesday tutorial, so please feel free to ask any questions about tattooing. Because we have some tattoo artists here. No, but I'm not a tattoo artist. I'm just a dude. I'm just a properly mad duder made of cactus coolers. And it's Tuesday tutorial, which means share any questions you might have about how to art. And we won't laugh. We won't laugh no matter what the question is. We might laugh at you if you ask a weird question, but we're laughing with you. We're laughing with you. Oh, bunny toes. They have 2 toes, it looks like. Or at least in the Ink Nation universe, they have 2 toes. There's his belly. And here's his ink. His dripping ink. And he's got ink on his face. How did I forget the ink on his face? Boom. Super fast sketch. Mechanical pencil. Bam. In the words of Retro Gaijin, wow, monkey. Yeah, I like the belly. We're going to make the belly a little furry. A little more furry. By the way, if you guys have normal erasers out there, you're missing out on this amazingness. If you've never had a kneaded eraser before, you need to get a kneaded eraser. They're pretty incredible, pretty amazing.
Impressive. Now release your anger. You must sense that your friends are in danger.
Oh, why'd you slice off my hand?
It's imperative that you understand. Obi-Wan would never bother to tell the truth about your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Then there is something I must reveal then. I'm your father. I'm your father. I'm your father. I'm your father. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out.
We got Death Star, Death Star, Death Star, Death Star. And you know that we got it. And you know that we got it. Oh, it's too hard to see. We can fix that. We can fix that. We can fix that. And you know that we got it. It's just... Shush. You shush, you guys. I haven't lost my marbles. I never had them to begin with. Never had them to begin with. And you know that I got it. We got Death Star, Death Star. You guys have never heard the Star Wars rap? You guys are goofballs that need to go Google it right now. The Death Star rap. The Star Wars gangster rap. No, that's what it's called. The Star Wars gangster rap. This is a little easier to see for you guys. Probably is a lot easier to see for you guys. Since I'm inking it now. We're inking the ink one. Oops, I made his eye a little too anime. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Doing it fast. I had some sort of breakdown. That's not true, Dias. If I ever have a breakdown, my broadcast is just gonna end abruptly. I'm gonna have it off camera. So don't you worry, you guys. You guys aren't gonna see me have a breakdown, or you'll see me have a breakdown on someone else's stream. Maybe it'll be on like Ink One stream or Proper Artist or something. You'll see me break down. By the way, if you guys don't know, Ink One is an awesome broadcaster on here. Proper Artist is also amazing. Fwater is incredible. Please give all of them follows. They're all incredible, amazing humans that broadcast their original content here on Twitch. We're gonna move the fingers. I didn't like where they were. I didn't like where the fingers were. I will not allow you to have a breakdown on my stream. Well, then it won't happen. I have self-control, some self-control. And if you guys don't know about it, we're doing a talk show here July 31st. I'm probably going to do it on my channel just because I've been looking into making another account and it's going to screw up my OBS settings and everything. So I'll probably just have it on my account, and anyone who wants to do a creative talk show can do it on their channel at any point. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to get all the broadcasters in one place. I'm going to Skype call and use TeamSpeak. And we're going to highlight each of the broadcasters. We're going to talk about all of their channels. And we're going to talk about questions that you guys can submit. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask broadcasters in general, let me show you the link. Creators on Twitch. Community projects. Oh no, it's a broadcaster announcement. Sorry. Broadcaster announcement. Creative talk show. So if you guys have any questions like, how do I best set up an overlay? How do I do this? You can ask a question there, and we'll find a broadcaster who wants to answer your question for you. Let's get rid of this pencil. Get rid of all that pencil. Without ruining the paper. Ink One does a much better job. Cartooning is not my thing, but I actually really enjoy it. I really enjoy doing stylized characters from my imagination. That's why I really had fun doing the meatballs and such. Boom! I got your bunny in your face! Now what you gonna ink? Now what you gonna ink? I have a good question. How do I draw translucent things such as tinted glass? One of the easiest ways to do that, let me show you, like let's say some sunglasses. Let's say you had someone's face and they had sunglasses on. How do you draw the sunglasses part? Well, the trick to the sunglasses and any transparent surface is it's just going to be a reflection. There's going to be a reflection on here. So you might see the eye. You might see, let's say, just a tiny hint of the eye, where it's going to be really dark and in shadow. And for the surface, one thing you could do, like let's say you're doing it in pencil, you could do the shading on top, and then you could pull out where the highlights are going to be. You always want to make sure you know where your light source is. So let's say our light source is over here, casting light on it. You're going to find that you're going to have some highlights that pop out on all parts over here. And if you're doing it with paint or something, it'd be a lot easier to just put that white paint right where those highlights are going to be. But basically, you're painting the reflection of the light on the surface, and you're going to see some detail if it's translucent, like a sunglasses or something like that. But you're not going to see all of the details. Please do a portrait next, like draw somebody from a picture. Well, Slugboy, I don't normally take requests, but let's do a portrait for you. Let's do a portrait for you. Who do you want? You know what? I usually don't do requests. Slugboy12199. Who do you want as a portrait? And Whistling Bear, you sound awesome. You're incredible. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are new here, I'm Monkey on Strike. Normally I have my camera here like this, and I'm talking about all the traditional paintings here. We're flipping it upside down today and doing some stuff on paper. I blame Ink One for this. I blame Ink One. Can you turn that square into a piece of cheese? Into a piece of cheese. We can do that. Boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow, boom. Look at that piece of cheese go. Boom, pow, boom, pow, boom. Rastiska, how you doing, Rastiska? I don't know why I started slurring my words. I got drunk in the middle of the sentence right there. So Smacky, I hope that helped you out. Let me know if you have any other questions. A really good trick to it is know where your light source is. Do the highlights on the surface and the reflections and stuff like that. The one wearing sunglasses. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, my bad. My bad. We can turn that into cheese. We can turn that into some block of cheese here. We'll make it Swiss cheese, because I hate Swiss cheese. Oh no, I used a bad word. I said hate. I love Swiss cheese with a fiery passion. Slugboy, you haven't answered me yet. Who am I drawing? Who am I drawing? Who's the portrait I'm drawing? We'll put ears on him because it's a cheese block of ears. Reported! Reported! You guys are great. He needs a mouth, though. He needs a mouth. We're going to give him a cheese mouth. A cheese mouth. Those sunglasses are so cheesy looking. And Forter, I don't like Swiss cheese. I like all forms of cheese, just not Swiss cheese. I don't know why. I just don't Slug Boy's gone. Slug Boy's out of here. He's like, this guy's not listening to me. I hope you have a wonderful day, Slug Boy. I hope you have a wonderful day. Should we do a giveaway? We could do a giveaway here, and I'll do a quick drawing for you guys. What do you guys think? Put some Kappa in chat. Put some Kappa in chat if you want me to do a giveaway. Put that Kappa. Put that Kappa. We're gonna make a Kappa love. Kappa love. Kappa. Kappa. That Kappa smirk. The smirk is where the Kappa receives his power. In the singularity that is the Kappa. Watch as the Kappa builds his power up from that smirk. A wonderful, wonderful Kappa spam, alright. Giveaway, boys! Boy! Alright, I'm never saying that again. Random active user. So, if you've said something in the last 10 minutes, you have a chance to win. Mr. Adam B59. You do not follow this channel. You can win this giveaway just by following that channel in the next minute. Mr. Adam. Mr. Adam, thank you for being here. I'm so happy that you just won the giveaway. We're going to do any drawing, anything you want drawn in a short amount of time, but you got to follow. You got to follow me. Otherwise, the giveaway is going to be given away here in a minute. Make frills. Frills. Yeah, let's do some frills. Let's do some frills. Some frills, you guys. Boom. Got frills. We got chat. The unicorn. The unicorn's pretty cool. He's got a mustache. He's a Mario. Here, we need to give him Mario eyebrows, though. Let's see, if you guys didn't know, Mario doesn't get his power from his mustache. He doesn't get his power from his hat. It's from the eyebrows. What's up, Jawser? You know what? I think we're going to give away this giveaway. Adam doesn't seem to even be here. Boom. Giving away the giveaway. Kablamo. Fubork. Fubork, you are a winner, Fubork. You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Fubork, to tweet me anything, any picture, as long as it follows the meatball code. I'll draw it for you. Tappa, tappa, tappa. That's what you hear when you think of Kappa. Fubork! Hello, Fubork. You have claimed it with that wow. You have claimed it. But what do you want me to draw, Fubork? You have to tweet me at Monkey on Strike, and I will show you an amazing universe. Meatball code. So the meatball code, if you've never been here before, the meatball code is simple. It's threefold. Be kind. Be constructive. And stay awesome. That's the meatball code. That's all you have to do to be an awesome meatball. And of course, we do PG content here. PG content, so keep it clean. Otherwise, I just won't do it. Stay constructive, be kind, and stay awesome. I will show you the world. I've been told not to sing, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry, you guys. Alright, we're waiting for you, Fubork. You have a few minutes to tweet me. I don't have a Twitter account. Fubork, well, I won't show your Twitter account online, so feel free to tweet me and I'll pull the picture off. I will show you the world. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Not gonna sing. I'm gonna do some tribal. Some weird bilaterally ambidextrous symmetric drawing here. Let me know, Fubork, what you want me to draw. You could even say, like, this is who I want you to draw. Maybe you have a favorite streamer. Do you have a favorite broadcaster, Fubork? We could draw your favorite broadcaster. I'm happy to do that. More than happy to do that. Monkey hype. The dirt. How are you doing, the dirt? How are you doing? You sound really familiar, the dirt. Are you a streamer? Do you broadcast here? Why do I recognize your name from somewhere. Alright, we're gonna do a monkey. We're gonna do a monkey because you guys are talking about monkeys. It looks more like a koala bear, but whatever. We're pumping them out today. Pumping them out. Awesome, Trent. Awesome. Can I draw Cody Bear? I could draw Cody Bear. I could draw Cody Bear. Let me go. Twitch.tv/Cody Bear. Cody Bear's here. She knows. She knows we're going to be drawing her. That's fine. That's fine. Cody Bear, do you have a picture you want me to draw from your face? Or I could just pull up a random picture of you, random face. The Dirt, that's probably where I've seen you. Sam Peterson Art is an amazing guy. If you guys don't know Sam Peterson Art, please give him a follow. Sam Peterson Art, really awesome guy. He has an art posse with weekly challenges. Also, don't forget to follow Cody Bear. Cody Bear's awesome. Incredible broadcaster here on Twitch. And anyone with a mod sword in my channel. Anyone with a mod sword is someone you should be following. And if you're not, we hate you. We hate you forever. Or we love you. We love you with hate. Radgar PL, how are you doing? Tepesh Flus, how are you guys doing? We're doing a portrait here. I'm trying to find a good picture here of Cody Bear, unless she's gonna tweet me one or send me a picture here. There's pictures of you on your Instagram. What a wonderful idea. Instagram. Draw a koala. Fine, we'll do a koala real fast. We'll do a koala super fast because you asked for it. Boom. Koala, koala, koala. Koala. It's not a koala. Not a very good koala. Alright, we've got a Cody Bear face. Let me find a Cody Bear face here to draw. I found one. Alright, let's take a picture. Take a picture of the picture. So you love me. I love all of my amazing Stardust meatballs out there. I love all of the Stardust meatballs out there in the universe. Alright, I've got your picture. I'm going to crop it to your face. Crop it to your face. Move it over so I can see chat. I don't know why I'm from Britain right now. Can you give the meatball a cape? Do you want me to give this guy a cape? I could give him a cape. Maybe he's Super K. Super K, the koala. If you want me to give a meatball a cape, I can do that. Maybe he's flying through space here. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, and we were gonna do frills. We were gonna do frills. Let me show you some really cool stuff with fabric real fast, and then we're gonna do the portrait here. So for frills, let me look at some frills. For any kind of cloth, let's say you're doing a dress. Oh, I can't see on this paper. There we go. Say you're doing a dress. Say you're doing a dress here, and you have frills on the bottom. The way to do frills is it's just folds in your cloth, and you can do folds in your cloth made out of triangles. Triangles are a really good way to break up the cloth because you have the point where the cloth comes together and then falls apart and separates. So you can do triangles to do that dress, get that form, get that dimension in there. You can always put highlights on as well. For the frilly part, let's say this bottom part here is kind of frilly. You can do all sorts of shapes that kind of stack onto each other, but connect in that center part there where that frill is going to be. A frill is just like taking that cloth, bending it into that one point in the middle, and it kind of flows out from that middle point. So let's say there's a frill right here. Boom, 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 pow, boom, pow, boom, boom, pow, boom, boom, pow, boom. And then, of course, you can shade the ones that are going to be behind or in the middle. Thank you, Siri. Put your pens down. Thank you, Siri. Shake it out. Don't forget to drink water. Fabric folds are incredibly hard to work with, so don't feel bad if you don't get it on the first try. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to practice folds. One thing you could do is you can do like take a piece of cloth, wrinkle it up, and put it right in front of you and draw from life. Don't draw from pictures. Draw from life. Mark, how you doing, Mark? Oh, the meatball holding the meatball code. We can fix that. We can fix that. Da 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 da. Trent, and the thing with drawing is that you just gotta practice it, you just gotta do it, and then see how it looks. Think critically about your work, but don't be negative, be positive. Think constructive criticisms about your own work, and then you're just gonna get better over time. Gonna get better over time. Super meatball. Sorry, excuse me. I had to burp. Did not want to put you guys through that. Alright, so this is Tuesday tutorial. You know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to show you guys how to do a portrait. Easiest way to do a portrait, find that front plane of the face, sketch out the general shape, and then find where that skull is going to be. So it's going to be a rounded skull right here. Matt Van Gogh, you are awesome. Heart, heart, heart to you too as well. Trent, the fabric folds is when you have your shirt and it folds. See all those folds? That's a fold. That's a fold. Dice Striker, just do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. I don't know why it sounds crazy. Alright, so we got the front plane of the face, kind of defined a little bit. For female faces, the jawline isn't going to be as angular. It's going to be more rounded. So we'll round that off. And we'll round this one off too. Boom. Got the general shape in there. Now what you want to do is you want to divide up the face. So halfway down is usually about where I start. So halfway down. Boom. That's where the eyebrows are going to go. So we'll draw a line across. And you want to make sure that the lines of the face line up with the plane of the face. That's why I like doing this, kind of simplifying it that way. So the nose will line up with that plane, the mouth is going to line up with that plane, and that shadow underneath is going to line up with that plane. Same thing with the eyes. One thing with the eyes is you want to take your measurement of your eyes and use that to check, because there's going to be one eye length in between if it's a front shot like this. And your eyes should be the same size. What is draw fabric folds? You draw the folds of the fabric. You just do a still life of that, and you can create a drawing based on it. So let's get rid of this one, and we'll develop that into the eyebrows. I like doing the eyebrows first, and the way you can do that is kind of start with a circle right here, and that, of course, that's going to be an eye length apart. Look at that. It's one eye length apart. So start with a circle right there, and you can build out and over the ridge of the forehead. And it'll probably curl around on that side, so we're going to chop it off a little bit. And this is why you don't want to commit to your strokes. I've kind of shaved off that side of the head. That's fine. That's what your eraser is for. And then for the nose, we have the bottom part of the nose here, and this is where the skull would be. So when I do the sketch in there, that's where the nose would be if it was a skull. The way we do it, if you don't want to draw a skull. And Trent, no, I'm sorry that I can't speak your language. I'm sorry that I can't speak your language. So we're gonna do the nostrils. Boom, pow, just like that. And then it's going to wrap under the bulbous bouffant. Boom. I just made up that word, you guys. I just made up that word. That's not a word. And then it's going to go up the face. And so the trick I always have with female noses as opposed to male noses, my male noses are usually really straight like that. For a female nose, you want to give it some curvature. Give it some curvature there. So I'll smooth it out and erase it so it's not as harsh. And you'll notice that I'm starting off with these straight lines. So for this mouth, I just did that one straight line. It's kind of starting off low resolution and then working into the full face. You can think about it this way. If I was going to draw a square, or if I was going to draw a circle only in straight lines, the circle would look like that. But if I had more straight lines, I could keep going in here to define that circle. And I could just keep going in until I eventually get that circle in there. So that's how you can draw a circle with a bunch of straight lines. That's kind of what we're doing here with the face. What's up, Da Vinci? How are you doing, Da Vinci? Cheers to you, Dink. Okay, so we've got our eyes. Let me define that tear duct a little bit. Boom. Boom. Let's see if they're the same length still. This one's a little smaller. Cheers, Da Vinci. Cheers. And Trent, no, we love that you're talking, interacting with us. Don't worry about your English. It'll get better as you practice with us. So I'm going to define the cheeks a little bit since Cody Bear's got a smile here. Boom. Boom. I usually do the define the corners of the mouth first to try to get everything right. And then you can develop that the line underneath the top lip, especially if the lips are not together. You want to do that one first. I think it's a little too far over here. We'll just shave that off. And remember, don't commit to the lines you make. Don't commit to anything that you do. You can develop over time. Yeah, Spaz Monkey. And you don't need a ruler. A lot of the times you'll see artists doing this kind of thing, where they're choking up on their pencil, and then they'll hold it up. They'll hold up their pencil like this and kind of like measure around, do all these like weird things with their hands. That's a really great way to define the forms. So here you could choke up on your pencil to get that mark, and then that length you can use to measure all around your face. Make sure that there's an eye length in there. Your lips are about 2 eye lengths apart. And you can do the same thing with the nose too. So if I took that nose measurement, I want to make sure a nose can fit right here, so I actually made that a little too low. And then you want one nose length up to the hairline right there. Ooh, Art Clone Style! I'm so glad you're here. I'm showing you guys how to do anything today. Today is Tuesday tutorial. Let me know if you guys have any questions about art or life in general. And one thing with art is that you just have to do it. Take a lesson from Shia LaBeouf. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. And you can always compare. Like I'm noticing I didn't make the face shape right, but we can always go back. We can always fix it. It's the nice thing about art and doodling and drawing is that you don't have to worry about the finished product. You just want to worry about doing it brushstroke by brushstroke. DA from 3A, how do you art? Stay positive, practice, and think critically about your work. Don't be negative, but think critically about your work and compare it to your own work. Don't compare your work to other artists. It's a great way to get depressed. Pixel art. I haven't done pixel art necessarily. Leopard Fondue! Thank you so much for that follow, Leopard Fondue. You are an incredible cheese fondue made of stardust. And DA from 3A, this is a different place on Twitch. Make sure you read the rules. We're creating PG content here in the Mossiverse. I know it's a different place on Twitch, and you guys are probably used to being able to say whatever you want, but here we editorialize. So make sure you read the rules. Alright, so we're getting the eyes sketched in here. Boom. Oh wait, let me fix the mouth a little bit. And one thing you don't want to do with this, I don't want to come in here and do the pupil, do the eye, do the reflection and everything. You want to treat the whole thing as one piece, and you want to work on the whole piece kind of in the same fashion. So you don't want to develop one area and forget about another completely. Want to develop them all together as one painting. Curious what picture I'm using. It looks like you're maybe in Disneyland or something. It's on your Instagram. Your gram de l'instant. Let me see, I did not get this correct. And see, this is what you have to do. You have to compare, and then fix. Do, compare, fix. Do, compare, fix. Alright, so we've got our general shapes in there. We can work on the lips a little more, so we can develop from here down to that smile. Get that smile in here. And of course, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Tuesday tutorial, we're showing you how to draw, how to paint, whatever you want, whatever questions you have. Oh, awesome, Dias Striker. Awesome. I hope you enjoy your cooking. You should broadcast your cooking, Dias. There's a bunch of cooking channels popping up now. It's so exciting to see all the different stuff that's coming here to Twitch. Like live tattooing, tattoos. I even saw someone talking about doing bike repairs the other day, doing a bike repair stream. I thought that's such a cool idea because bike repair is not something that you can usually just ask a professional about. You don't usually have access to that. So we have a lot of cool stuff on Twitch. It's so awesome. Iboni, I could color it. Yeah, we could color it. I could paint it. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Iboni. You were asking about skin tones earlier, I think. So we could do a little tutorial on that. So a few tricks for your eyes. A few tricks for your eyes. You want to make sure this curve lines up with this one. So you can if you want, you could do a trick like this, where you draw an arc like that. That's what you want to have line up. You don't have to do that arc. It's a good way to check. Of course, always do it lightly so you can erase it. You guys are too amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here, being a part of the Mossiverse. The continual experiments we do here in the Mossiverse. We tap into the collective consciousness here on Twitch, making fun projects, bringing the community together. If you guys haven't checked out Create a Kappa, let me share with you guys an awesome link that all of you guys should check out, especially if you're a broadcaster here on Twitch. If you make a Kappa by July 31st, you'll be included in a Kappa mosaic, which we're going to use to advertise the creative section, as well as the music, programming, and game development sections here on Twitch. You don't have to be a broadcaster to participate. You can also be just a viewer. We want to see what Kappa you're going to create. We already have Kappa Mona Lisa. We have Cody Bear's awesome Kappa. Oh, we have Alien Ton X's Perler Kappa. We have Domestic Dan is going to do a pancake Kappa, hopefully. We also have so many more that have not been submitted. There's probably over 60 Kappa now. All right, so that was the hard part. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. So we're gonna do some shading here, and I'm not gonna do I'm not going to go in and do all of the shading right now. I'm just kind of exploring the surfaces, exploring the forms, making sure everything's kind of right in there, because I don't want to spend a bunch of time shading right now if the forms aren't correct. Because if you spend a bunch of time doing that, you're going to commit to the forms that you've already made. All right, so let's do the eyes. Do the eyes here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know. Let me know. I like that the giveaway was chosen. You chose a streamer, especially a streamer who's awesome, and especially a streamer who's here hanging out with us. I'm Melissa. Welcome. I am doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful rotation on this fine planet we call Earth. Regarding shading, I can give you a few tips regarding shading because guess what? I'm doing shading right now. We're doing shading right now. One thing you want to do with shading, let's say I had a face here. And let me show you the wrong way to shade. Let me show you the wrong way to shade. So let's say you had a face here. We're gonna make a derpy face because this one's the derpy one. So the thing with shading is you always want to follow the forms. So the forehead is gonna have a rounded form to it. So if I was gonna do the shading on here on the non-derpy one, you want to follow the form of the forehead. If you're going to do it wrong, you'll do it flat. You'll do a flat shading. And the whole point of shading is to give it that three-dimensional look. Oh, you guys can barely see that. Okay. So for derpy shading, if you want to do two-dimensional shading, you'll do it flat. You're not going to worry about the surfaces. And that's going to flatten out your 2D drawings. It's going to make them look flat and two-dimensional. The trick to it is you want to follow the forms as they wrap around the face with your marks. Yeah, that face. Whistling Bear. Yes, yes, Whistling Bear. You just got a follow from me. You just got a follow from me. Don't make Derpy Cody Bear. Did I just make Derpy Cody Bear? No, this is me. This is me. This is Moss. A Derpy Moss. So like surfaces like the forehead, you don't want to just do flat shading on there. You want to do a rounded shading following the shape of the form. So like over here, you're gonna have a form that wraps around that side of the head. Derpy Moss is fine. It's fine. Whistling Bear, I am happy to support other artists out there. I love supporting all the amazing artists here on Twitch. That's why I'm so involved with creatorsonTwitch.com, a website I made maybe 2 weeks ago. I made it maybe 2 weeks ago, and we already have over 100 broadcasters and viewers. We have 2 Twitch staff members that hang out and answer questions there. I am all about building the creative community up, fusing it together. I'm Melissa. Thank you for being here, by the way. Let me know if you have any other questions. It's Tuesday tutorials. We're talking about art, philosophy, life in general. Talking about all of the amazing things on this beautiful planet we call Earth. The Mossiverse, it's an experiment here on Twitch to see if it's possible to make PG content and to make a community that's all about the arts. So please follow the rules. They're down below. You can take a look at them. Can I do urban sketching? Prime Hurricane, what do you mean, like graffiti and stuff like that? Gladilo, how you doing? Gadilo. I think I've called you Gladilo every time. I'm Melissa. That is the website. You can take a look. It's a forum. So that forum, that link goes to a thread about Create a Kappa. Take a look at all the cool stuff we're doing on there. There are so many awesome Kappa. You can even see Cody Bear's awesome Kappa, Alien Ton X. People like Valdudes and Death Sculpt have also made their Kappas, but they haven't posted them yet. If you guys know a broadcaster out there, or maybe you yourself want to create a Kappa, you have 3 days until July 31st. And on July 31st, we're going to be making an awesome mosaic of Kappa. We're going to have so much fun putting all the Kappa together. I'm going to have a special stream that day. Something's wrong with the eyes. Something's wrong with the eyes. What is wrong with this eye? I think, yeah, that's me. This is Cody Bear. Cody's this one. Cody Bear is this one. You guys are too awesome. Thank you so much for being here. It is an honor to spend a little time with you guys here today. Yeah, there's something wrong with that left eye. I just can't get it right. I can't get it right. Nice thing about pencil, you don't have to just keep doing it. You can just erase. I can't get that eye right. Okay, well let's check something. Let's check the size. It's a little small. Is that what it is? Gadilo. Keep it clean. This is a place of positive creativity. We don't post stuff like that. What? I didn't say anything. Eyes are really hard. Eyes are always really hard. There's a few tricks to them. This line right here should match up. You should have an arc right there, and the arc is like a football shape. You want these lines here to match, which is always hard for me to get. It's almost there. It's almost there. I think it's the pupil needs to be a little bigger. Let me try that. Yay! There we go. There we go. Fixed. Gaddy Low. Yes, it's positive. We follow the pursuits of the mind here in the Mossiverse, whether it's online or offline. All about the art. If you guys have any questions about art, life in general, please feel free to ask. Gaddy Low, my elbows are not doing so good. Both of them are pretty bad today. Thank you for asking. Don't forget to take breaks. Don't forget to stretch. All you guys out there, you don't want repetitive stress injuries like me. You don't want to be stuck with tennis elbow in both of your arms. Imagine they are a ninja, like a ninja mask. Yes, that totally does look like a ninja mask. We have a ninja derp face now. Ninja derp face. But his mouth is showing. He's not a very good ninja. He's not a very good ninja. Yes, I do. Gaddy Low, it's because I paint with both arms. I'm slightly ambidextrous. I'm training to be ambidextrous. But the last painting project I did just totally destroyed my arms because I was doing really big landscape paintings and I was painting for like 4 or 5 hours at a time, taking no breaks. All of you artists out there, all you gamers out there, please, please take breaks. Get up, move around, and stretch. We're going to take a stretch and break here in a few minutes. This one is not Cody Bear. Oh, you know what it is? It is this eye. I just can't get that right. Whatever. Whatever. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it live. Let's get some hair in here for her. Boom.
Now it's a baklava. Baklava? How do you say that, Baghead? By the way, hello, Baghead. How are you doing, Baghead, you incredible bag-headed meatball made of stardust? Boom, 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 boom. Shaded. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Gradient right there. Gradient right here. Do a gradient. Bam, 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 bam. Sculpting the forms. We're sculpting the forms. I'm gonna do this really fast, and then we're gonna erase. Do it fast, and then erase. Man, I haven't done this in a while. I feel like Unico. I feel like Unico right now. By the way, if you guys don't know Unico, who doesn't know Unico out there? I think all of you guys should know Unico at this point. Martian Phoenix, hello. Balaclava, Sir Da Vinci. Thank you for pulling those words apart. Balaclava is totally different than baklava. Oh man, eating some baklava, wearing a balaclava. You guys are funny. You guys are hilarious. Alright, alright, alright. And then I always have a hard time with teeth. So what I do is I only shade that bottom part there. Let's see how this turns out. Teeth are always hard for me. I don't know why. I always have a problem with the teeth. You guys are finding out all my secrets now. I don't know how to do anything. Did I swear? No. Gad, I didn't swear. I'm Melissa. I did go to school for this. I did. I went to college. We went to college for it. I went to post-baccalaureate studies. I took some time off. I took a lot of time off, actually. About 2 or 3 years. But I'm back with a vengeance. And all I want to do with my art is show others that it's possible to create. You just have to stay positive. Think critically about your work, which is why we do things like Feedback Friday. And I'm all about highlighting all the other amazing broadcasters out there. Let's do a broadcaster call. If you broadcast creative content, put a Kappa Pride in channel. If you broadcast gaming content, put a normal Kappa in the channel. All you broadcasters out there, I know you're there. Oh, Twiggly Bits, you like Feedback Friday? Feedback Friday is such a cool way to see what the community's up to find new artists. Cody Bear with that Kappa Pride. Everybody give Cody Bear a follow. That's actually who we're drawing right now. She's a wonderfully talented broadcaster. Ink One puts that Kappa Pride in there. Ink One is an awesome broadcaster. I was hanging out with him over Skype last night, talking with him and Proper Artist. The Dirt broadcasts gaming. X Ashler X does both. Hey, look at that. Kappa Pride and a Kappa. X Ashler X has done some really cool work. I really enjoyed his Kappa that he did. Give him a follow. I Melissa, you do both. Well, I'm giving I Melissa a follow and the Dirt a follow. We're gonna check out the stuff you're doing. Fubork, you need to start broadcasting your game development. That is a demand because the game development section, the programming, music, and creative sections, we're all joining forces to promote each other, and the game development as well as creative and music section, we're gonna be blowing up in the next few months. So you gotta start now. Oh, and Ink One also does gaming, you guys. He also does gaming, not just creative content. Olivia Goddess also streams on here. Give her a follow. She's a wonderful, wonderful, amazing human being. And Gad Elo, yes, Fancy's Kappa was incredible. Incredible job on that Kappa. He also posted it super, super high resolution. So it was really fun to take a look at all the details he worked on.
It's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock, guys. Siri has told me it's 2 o'clock. You know what we gotta do for 2 o'clock? We gotta go boom. Hoo-ah! You guys can see me. Hang on, I'll flip the camera vertically. See how much that fixes my face. If I have my image vertically flipped, I look pretty weird. But you just flip it, and I look normal. Area Kill, thank you so much for being here, being a part of the Mossiverse. You are an incredible Stardust Meatball. You're here just in time for taking a little break. We're going to be taking a break here, so make sure, if you can, get up out of your chair. Get up out of your chair. If you can't, just stretch it out. Put your keyboard down. Relax those arms. You can even do some yoga if you want. Stretch out. You don't want repetitive stress injuries like me. All of you guys who sit there and broadcast forever and ever. You guys are silly. You guys are silly. You need to take breaks. Drink your water. And if you're sitting in that chair and you don't want to get up, all you have to do is just kind of move around, stretch out your neck and your shoulders, maybe get your arms a little loose. All right, Black Soups, how are you doing, Black Soups? You incredible Ink Nation Stardust Meatball. It is stretching time here in the Mossiverse. What are breaks? You guys are so silly. You guys are learning bad habits from streamers who stream like 24 hours a day and stuff. You guys are learning bad habits from them. Don't forget to get up, move around, take breaks. Alright, we're gonna flip the camera again. Gonna flip that camera. Watch how ugly I get. Oop, wait. It didn't work. There it goes. Bam. That is awesome. Melissa, it's incredible. It's an incredible thing to do. To get up, stretch, move around. Not only because it's good for your body, it's good for the mind. I came back fresh to this drawing, and I just saw something that I wouldn't have seen if I had not taken that break. You can see up my nose. Well, I'm just a human. I'm just a human meat sack made of water. Don't worry. Don't worry if you can see up my nose. Alright. Dino, welcome back again. Welcome back again. So, I don't think I'm going to paint this. I don't think I'm going to get to painting this. My arms are kind of bugging me, and it's 2 o'clock. My broadcasts are short. Short but sweet. Look at all the stuff we did today, you guys. We did so much stuff. We did a tutorial on manga and anime. We did a tutorial on lips. We drew Ink One's bunny rabbit. I did a cheese head. Did a bunch of thumbnails here. I like the unicorn mustache, the mustache unicorn. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We did some bilaterally ambidextrous symmetric drawings. We made the Stardust Meatball code, and we even did a tutorial on frills. What a day. Oh, and we even did these ones that I forgot. We did Bob Ross, the Bob Ross face. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? It's an island. It's an island and a volcano. It's an island and a volcano. That's what we did. A floating island and a volcano. And we did Dirtface. We did Dirtface balaclava eating baklava. And Melissa, I don't do anime. I don't do anime, but I am happy to give you tips to work on your anime drawings. Time well spent. Very, very well spent. Tex Sweeney, you should. You guys all should be drawing. And you know what? It's something that a lot of people say, like, oh, I suck at drawing. And then the second question I ask you is, when was the last time you did it? And the answer 90% of the time is, oh, I've never done it. And the other 10% of the time it's, oh, like 5 years ago in college and I hated it. Or in middle school or high school or whatever. You just gotta try it. You just gotta do it. And you gotta have fun with it. You gotta remember that it's all about expressing yourself, all about having fun. It's not about making something specific. Like even now when I'm doing this portrait that's kind of realistic, I'm not worried about what it's going to look like when it's done. You just have fun with it as you go along. And you're going to have a better time. You're going to have a better life. This is advice you can apply to life as well. Think positively and you're just going to have a better life. Do a tutorial of how to draw the body. Trent, that will take a while, so I'm going to file that. We're going to file that here. So, tips on anatomy. I could do a really quick one today, but I do want to get you guys a really good tutorial on that because the body is just full of all sorts of little tricks. Baghead is drawing the Stussy. Oh my gosh, when was the last time I drew a Stussy? Let me see if I remember how to draw a Stussy. It's 3 lines like that. And it would be like this. Oh no, I drew it backwards. Did I draw it backwards? Copyright infringement, guys. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. That's copyrighted. You can still see it. Dang it. Dang it. Dino, you're going to go paint something. I'm so glad you guys are all getting inspired to go do stuff. This is so cool. So cool. And of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. A Stussy. Yeah, Gadilo, it's yeah. It's an American thing. If you don't know it, you're probably not an American, and that's fine. The Stussy is... It's nothing you need to know about. Blue macaroons here. We'll put... Oh, blue macaroons. We were trying to add the afro to Cody Bear. Blue macaroons, thank you so much for being an amazing Stardust meatball here in the Mossiverse. You've been added to a collective consciousness here on Twitch where you have the power to create anything with your amalgamative consciousness. Oh, Olivia, so awesome. Thank you guys. Everybody, please give Olivia Goddess a follow before she goes. You inspire me every time. Oh, Dino. And that's how you have to think about it. You have to think, oh, I'm not worried about having fun here, or I'm not worried about making a perfect product. I'm worried about having fun. Oh, little aliens. Little aliens, thank you so much. There's your fro, Cody Bear. We got it. Little aliens helped you out with that fro. Here, we can even do this. We can even go. Put a fro on you there. Oh, please, you guys, feel free to tweet me your work. We also have a new thread here. Let me share a few links with you guys. Baghead, thank you so much for giving Cody Bear that fro. Baghead, thank you so much for being an amazing Stardust meatball. You are incredible. So if you guys want, we do Feedback Friday here in the Mossiverse where we talk about your work. We also just made this new feedback forum so you guys can post your work and get criticism, constructive criticism, not only from us, the broadcasters, but also from the fellow viewers out there. Matt Van Gogh, everybody wants to put a fro on you. Matt Van Gogh, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for putting that fro on Cody Bear. You guys are too incredible. Thank you so much for showing that support. I'm a pretty new streamer here, so it means the world to me that you're coming in here, showing that positivity that I'm trying to breed here in the Mossiverse. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm going to be ending here pretty soon, so I got to go find a raid target. Somebody to raid. Who has been here for a secret raid? We could do a secret raid today. I like the secret raids. They're really fun. You just gotta be quiet. Let me see if there's anything else I want to fix. I'm going to emphasize the bulbous font. That's a made-up word. We're going to shade those eyes a little bit more. And if you're wondering why I'm using my finger, I'm using my finger to smudge it. Cheap way to smudge it around. Fix that. And fix that. Swift Blue, how are you doing, Swift Blue? You incredible being made of stardust and other matter, created in the furnace of a sun to be here today. How are you, Swift Blue? BD Verdu, how are you doing, BD Verdu? So many awesome people coming in here. BTY. BTYM, thank you so much for that follow. You are an incredible Stardust Meatball. And if you didn't know, you've added your consciousness to the collective consciousness here on Twitch. Cody Bear, thank you. I hope this does look like you. I hope it does. I hope it does. Oh, and Cody Bear, while you're here, can I show you just something really fast about the meatball? Let me show you something really fast about the meatball. So I know I said this in the email. This is secret, you guys. Everybody mute your microphones. This is a secret. Okay, Cody Bear, you're the only one listening, right? Okay. So one thing I said in the email was try to take up as much space in the box as possible. That's so that you don't have the tiny emote with the hard to read text. So one thing you could do is you could like make the sign right here. Boom, his arms like that. The 10 out of 10 like that. Yeah, guys, stop listening. Everybody mute. So for the meatball emote, if you could just get the meatball as big as possible on the frame. And there's also a few tricks to the meatball. Let me show you the tricks to the meatball. It's not a cloud shape. It's not just like that. The meatball has a flat kind of bottom here, and he's kind of like a pyramid shape. Oops, I'm doing it backwards. Look at that. Look at that backwards meatball. So it's got kind of a pyramid shape to it, where the bottom is flat, and then it curves up into that. And there's also the derp face. It has a derp face. What is a derp face? A derp face is one where it's on the bottom half of the face, and the mouth is where the nose would be. That's the specifications of the meatball, the inverted meatball. Thank you so much, Cody Bear, for doing this, by the way. You are an incredible artist. Okay, everybody can unmute. Everybody can unmute now. Tell me when to unmute. Did you guys actually unmute? And Cody Bear, you are phenomenal. There has been some artwork already posted. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Because I really liked what they did with the Glad Elo, it is going to be a meatball emoji. Hopefully at some point I will get partnered with Twitch. I'm not in a rush. But until then we can do better Twitch TV. Can you unmute? Yes, you guys can unmute. Oh no, I didn't put Amethyst up. That's a mistake. But if I was wondering, Cody Bear, if you could fill it with like a galaxy or fill it with stars or something like that. That was the only other thing. But you're credible. You have amazing design choices. I love your style. I'm so happy you're designing some emotes for us, Cody Bear. Everyone, please give Cody Bear a follow. She is an incredible broadcaster here on Twitch. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Are you guys ready for a raid? If you're ready for a raid, do you guys know what we say for a raid? We say, we are all Stardust Meatballs, and in the Mossiverse we can do anything with the collective consciousness here on Twitch. Boom. I love this new mic stand. And Cody Bear, please feel free to have fun with it. If there's at any point where you're like, I'm not having fun with it, just send it to me and we'll just call it a done project. I want you to have fun with it. All right, raid time. So everyone copy paste that in here. Make sure you get the color change from the /me. Let me find a broadcaster to raid here. We'll raid somebody now. Yeah. Makes you look so small. I'm tiny. I'm a tiny human. All right. Oh, hey, this is a new one. I have never seen this guy stream on Creative before. But I think we're gonna have to raid my programming buddy. Okay, you guys are gonna pick. You guys are gonna pick here. We're gonna do a vote. Sunny Amber, thank you so much for being here. Musician, programmer, or oil painter. You guys get to pick. Oops. Poll open. Musician, programmer, oil painter. You guys get to pick who we're gonna raid. You guys get to pick who we're gonna raid. Vote 1. Vote space 1 for musician. Exclamation mark vote space number. 1 is the musician. 2 is the programmer, and 3 is the oil painter. Hello, Raven Queen. I'm so sorry, but we're ending here. We're about to do a raid. We have 2 votes for the programmer. Oh, LP Music is here. Hello, LP Music, you amazing Stardust Meatball. I'm sorry if I missed any of you guys. We're ending here in a second. 4 votes for the programmer, 3 votes for the musician. It's close. Cody Bear just ties it up there for no reason. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that wonderful picture. Kabam! LP Music is broadcasting later. Please give LP Music a follow. And Swift Blue every Friday. Every Friday we're doing Feedback Friday. All right, I'm closing the polls here. We're closing the polls here. Closing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have 6 votes for the musician. Okay, we're going into the musician. Guys, make sure you have this copied. Wait for me to say Stardust Meatballs. And when we say Stardust Meatball, everybody splam the message. Or splam. Splam is saying the message once and then hitting the follow button. So we're going in here. Oh, wow, she's got a lot of people in there. She's got a lot of people. Whatever, we're doing it. Okay, guys, so get that copied and pasted. Thank you guys so much. Wait for me to drop it in the chat and then everyone spam it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, noon Pacific. Go into Richie's chat. Give her some love. Thank you guys so much. You are incredible meatballs made of Stardust. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Get in the chat. Wait for me. And we're going to say it. Are you ready? We're dropping it in there. Everybody drop it in. Drop it in. Give her a follow. Don't spam the message. Splam it. You say it once. You give her a follow. Thank you so much. You guys are all incredible. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye. I love you all.